format. And yes, some of the things have changed. We've lost some of the images. In this case, some of the pictures. And that's what the warning was giving us. Oh, actually, I should correct myself. This is opened up in text editor. If you open it up in Word, you would see these pictures. We can see the preview of the pictures there. So if I control click, I open with Adobe Illustrator, it will show that. I'm going to open it here with Pages and show you that yes, Pages can open Word documents. Let's go Pages, progress opening. And warning, character borders. Okay, I'm going to clear all, close this out. And you can see the document looks pretty much the same as the original. I've got them side by side here. We can see these. It really does look just the same as the other. And this is actually a Word document. So I'm going to close out of here. I'll not save that. And since I don't need these, I'm going to drag these to the trash can. Great. Back to the File menu. Saving as a template. If this is something that we liked, and we wanted to keep this as My Castle's template, and we've gone through and we've changed some information, maybe we've started a lot of questions here with answers, and we want to send this out. Maybe we do a weekly question or free write, and we want that template to be available. So all I have to do is change the topic sentence, but all the lines that you've created are in there. Then you can save this as a template. You can go File, Save as Template, and it will ask you, you're going to save it into My Templates. And actually, why don't I just show you where this goes? So I'm going to say My Test Template, and it's going to save it in my Templates folder, include a preview. And advanced options, I will get into this at a later time when I do an advanced series here. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And we go to, now, if we go back to Pages, New from Template Chooser, you'll see my template, my test template has appeared now in my templates under the Template Chooser. So, get back to the File menu. We also have Page Setup. Inside Page Setup, we have the page attributes. And this is an advanced option, so I'm not going to get into that right now. I will say format the page for the type of printer that you have, or for Adobe. And since I have Adobe installed on here, you will see that this Adobe appears. It might not appear on yours, but any of the printers that you have installed, it will go ahead and have that selected to format it for that printer. And the type of letterhead, do you want this to come out on a standard letter, on a legal size document? This is how you can actually change it. So if we go in, it's going to mess it all up. So I'm going to go ahead and do it just to show you what it does. But A4 is really like an index card. If I select A4 and I select OK, we'll see that this document is going to alter a little bit here. And didn't quite do it. File. Page Setup. Oh, let's go to an envelope, A2 envelope. Click OK. There we go. So you can see here that it's all messed up because it's trying to squeeze all this onto the top of an envelope, and then it really doesn't work too well. So you can fix that by going back into Page Setup and select the letter, US letter. Then I'll go right back to normal. Click OK. Now, as I said in the beginning of this program, I said under the Template Chooser, if I go to File, New from Template Chooser, and I go to blank, you have the option of landscape. And if you use in iWork Pages 2008, it doesn't have this option, it only has blank. I can select blank, it'll bring it up. And I said I would show you how to change that to the landscape, and I'm going to do that right now. As you can see here, I'm going to zoom out so we can see this here, 100%. We can see that this is a landscape, 8.5 by 11. And if I go to File, Page Setup, right here, Orientation, Landscape. Okay. And now the page is in landscape mode. And we have 8.5 up and down by 11 wide. And all the header bars and footer bars have alternated and changed based on the formatting of the document. And finally, printing. I want to show you a couple options really quick in printing. In this case, this pops up. My HP printer pops up. In the advanced series, I will talk about how to change all these settings and apply different filters. But for now, right here is where you choose your printers. And I also want to point out the arrow to the right-hand side here. If I click on that, it brings up a preview of the document and what it looks like if you're changing. So you can select specific pages within a document. And let's see, presets, we've already done that. How many copies? Should the copies be correlated? Now, these buttons over here allow you to navigate between the pages. In fact, let me cancel out of this, go to the other document, just to show you can navigate through those. So I go File, Print, and you can see here. Now, this little arrow here is what opens up that box, to remind you. Here's our preview. We can thumb through the pages, and maybe we just want to print page 4. So we could select here, pages. Instead of printing all, we could say page 4 to page 4. And go ahead and hit print, and it would print that. Now, we're going to get into all these details in an advanced series, and this has to do with quartz filtering and changing colors and whatnot. And it's actually pretty powerful for specific reasons if you're dealing with large file sizes. But for right now, we're going to skip over that. In a border, should we put a thin hairline border, a double hairline? If I select that, we should see a little hairline border appear here. And, well, it's not actually appearing. You can assure you it will appear when we go to print this document. Pages per sheet. So if I go to 4 pages per sheet, it would print 4 of these on one sheet of paper. It would zoom this down. And down here is an option that a lot of teachers kind of miss. And it's very powerful. Save as PDF. So we could save this document. Anything you can print, you can save it as a PDF. We can open it as a PDF in Preview. Open it as in PostScript, and that has to do with emailing and printing on older printers. We can fax it as a PDF, mail it as a PDF, and of course we could save it to iPhoto, Web Receipts, in this case Evernote. It's a program that I'm running on here, and we can actually have it some other options built in here. That has a little bit to do with Apple Scripts and a little bit to do with Automator. I'm going to get into that when I get into an advanced series, but for now, just be aware the most important ones is mailing, sending to iPhoto, and saving as a PDF is a powerful feature in the print menu. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this out. And that's it for the file menu. Come on back and we will talk about this edit menu.